I don't remember my father. At least, that's what I tell people when they ask if I do. I was barely 3 years old when he died. I once read that it's impossible to have memories much before the age language fully develops. Apparently, we need words to translate our experiences, and if memories aren't encoded linguistically, they become irretrievable, lost in our minds. So, I've accepted that my vague recollections of the day he was put to rest at Arlington National Cemetery are fabricated, an amalgam of photographs, news footage, and accounts from my mother that were somehow planted in my brain. But there is one memory that can't be explained away so easily. In it, I am wearing red footy pajamas, padding down the wide plank wood floors of our home in Southampton. It is nighttime, and I am following the white glow of Christmas lights, along with the hum of my parents' voices. I reach the end of the hallway and peer around the corner, hiding so I don't get in trouble. My mother spots me and orders me back to bed, but my father overrules her, laughing. I am overcome with joy as I run to him, climbing onto his lap and inhaling the cherry vanilla scent of his pipe. He wraps his arms around me, and I put my head on his chest, listening to the sound of his heart beating in my ear. My eyelids are heavy, but I fight sleep, focusing on one gold ball on our tree, wanting to stay with him as long as I can. I guess it's possible that this memory, too, is illusory, a scene I imagined or dreamed. But it almost doesn't matter. It feels so real. So I've decided that it is, clinging to it as the one thing of my father's that belongs only to me. I know what people would say to this. They'd say, "No, Joe, you have so much more than that. You have his wristwatch and his rocking chair. You have his eyes and his smile. You have his name." It always comes back to that name, Joseph S. Kingsley, which we also share with his father, my grandfather. The S is for Schuyler, the name of the family who landed in New Amsterdam via the Dutch Republic in the 17th century. Somehow, we spun off from those folks, as did the Oyster Bay Roosevelts, privilege and wealth begetting more privilege and wealth, as a handful of families intermarried, curried favor, and became increasingly prominent in business, the military, politics, and society. My great-grandfather, Samuel S. Kingsley, a financier and philanthropist, had been close friends with Teddy Roosevelt, the two boys growing up a few blocks apart in Manhattan, then attending Harvard together. When Samuel died in a freak hunting accident, Teddy became a mentor to my grandfather, recruiting him for his great white fleet, and eventually introducing him to my grandmother, Sylvia, a fiery young suffragist from yet another prominent New York family.